TikTok is to influencers what LinkedIn is to job seekers. That is the absolute truth. LinkedIn is not just like a job search platform. So a lot of people have not gotten opportunities via LinkedIn because they look at it as other freelance might like, they look at it like Upwork, a Fiverr, they look at it like a job website, but this is a wrong approach. First of all, before we get into all of the details, first, recruiters use LinkedIn. Like a lot of recruiters actually go on LinkedIn to search for job candidates. And do you know why recruiters actually go on LinkedIn? Like from my experience working in a recruitment company, finding the right candidate for a job is a hassle. It's not easy. The way you would love to land the job is the way recruiters are looking for the best candidates for a job opening. So what do they do now? Before, one application, one job posting attracts about 250 applications, but these days you have over 2,000. Now you can see the increase. Like, the job market is saturated. There are a lot of people. The competition is a lot. If you are currently job hunting, looking for remote job, I don't need to tell you how competitive it is. It is competitive. So what do these recruiters do not actually manually go through all of the application because it's too much. You cannot even go through all of the applications. It's already very tiring. The one that we won't actually try to go through the applications, we just use ATS machine and all of that. And most times we do not stand a chance. So this is where LinkedIn comes in. So a lot of these recruiters, instead of going through the route of like posting a job and have random people apply for the job and start to sift through the application one after the other, these employers, these recruiters, international recruiters, actually go on LinkedIn to actually post these jobs. And most times they do not post this job as a job. So most times when you go on LinkedIn and search, use the search bar, and maybe you are like a content writer and say content writer, and you search in the jobs, you might see a few jobs. So most of those jobs are actually scam. So these people post the job opening as a post, as a normal post, so that if you're people that are following them, first degree connections, second degree connections, we get to see these job applications and then apply for these jobs. So the first thing I'm going to do, I've made videos about how you can search using the Boolean, say different kind of search, but this video I'm not going to talk about that because first of all, if just searching and applying is just a step ahead, but the next step is to actually build relationship. Like, you might be like, okay, how does this help me get a job? But this is very important. So when a recruiter, for instance, makes a job post and candidates apply, they'll most likely respond to candidates that they already know. So you might be like, okay, so if they don't know me, I do not stand a chance. Yeah, most likely you do not stand a chance because people want to work with people that they know. So the thing is, like, these recruiters actually use LinkedIn like how you use Google, how they search for people. And that is the first thing we're going to talk about. So how do you do this? How do you make sure that you come up in the search engine results? The way you use Google to search for information is the way recruiters use LinkedIn to find candidates. So the first thing you're going to do, I know I've talked about this a lot, I mean millions of times, is to actually go and update your profile. Like, this is the first step. I know I've talked about it, but this is the most important step. So the other steps I'm going to talk to you about, they're very, like, you don't want to miss on those, but this is the first step. So you are going to go on LinkedIn, update your profile. So get a banner that talks about what you do, that represents what you do. Now add a profile picture. You do not want to be like, look like you are not a human being. So, and I don't even want like all those AI stuff. Just take a clean headshot photo, just smile, take a headshot photo and put on LinkedIn. Then you are going to have your headline, what you are about. So the headline is really very simple. You don't have to overthink it. It's just about who you are, what you do, and the clients you are looking to serve, or the kind of businesses you are looking to serve. This just summarizes it. So you can just, instead of racking your brain and thinking of how to come up with this headline, you can just search for people. Maybe a content, first for content writer, look at their headline and try to frame your own. So the next section we're going to be talking about is your skill session. Like, it's very important. So I said that recruiters look at LinkedIn like Google. So when you are talking about Google, you talk about search engine optimization. So that's, you have to optimize your LinkedIn profile for search. It is very, very important. So let's say that you are a social media manager for maybe e-commerce or something like that. So you want to put all of that into your profile, and then I'd look at the skill session. Now, the skill session is very important because some people might not even search based on the role, because different job roles, if people use different titles, they might just be searching based on the skill. So you might put, maybe you are into email marketing, email campaign, da da da. So you want to put all of those skills, make sure that you capture as many as possible, because these skills now represent keywords. These keywords are what will show up when a recruiter is searching for someone in your niche, in your category. I hope you understand what I'm saying. So it's not difficult. Finding this skill is not difficult. Now let me give you a hack on how to find this skill. First of all, just search for a job opening. Maybe you're a content writer, search for content writing jobs. Any jobs. The goal is not to apply for the jobs. The goal is to look at the job description. So when you like open like 5 jobs, 5, 10 jobs, you look at the job description, look at the skill that are required. Just copy all of those skills and put them into your LinkedIn, the skill section of your LinkedIn. Boom, that's it. You already have it. So this is one way to make LinkedIn like a job attracting magnet for you in 2025. So that's just one way to do it, so that when recruiters are actually searching for someone like you pop up in the search results, and your profile looks good, you look like you know what you're doing and all of that, then they can reach out to you. So that is just the number one way of doing that. Second, like this second part is the most one of the most important, is one of the most important parts of LinkedIn, and people don't get to talk about this enough. Like, see LinkedIn as a networking platform. Like, LinkedIn is a networking first platform. So saying it like this like makes it like professional. When you say networking, but people don't really understand what it means by networking. So when we talk about networking, it's about bringing different people together. That is the goal of LinkedIn. Now, how does it, what does this mean in real terms? So the goal of LinkedIn is to like network with people, with professionals. So let's say for instance I always use content writer, you are a content writer and you are looking to land remote content writing jobs. Now one of the things you're going to do is to what? Follow website owners, follow niche website owners, follow agency owners. Do you understand? Agency owner, like all of those people that you want to work with, that will need your services, you are going to follow them on LinkedIn, and maybe also other content writers. Now what are you going to do now? Now you might be like, where am I going to find these people? First, you can just go on Google and search for, maybe maybe you're in the US, you can search for digital agencies or content marketing agencies or writing agency in Dallas, like writing agencies in Texas, all of those kind of stuff. Now you have a list of these agencies, then you pop this name of these agencies into LinkedIn. You look at people, maybe the founder of this agency, the marketing lead, all of those stuff. You follow those people. Now this is where it gets interesting. When you follow them or maybe send a connection request, now you begin to see their posts. When you see their posts, now don't just scroll. People don't always like just don't only want to see jobs. Scroll. This is very, very important. You like their post, make a comment. Now, the way likes and comments work on LinkedIn is different from other platforms. Now, other platforms like maybe on YouTube, Instagram, when you like someone's stuff, okay, you like this stuff. Like on YouTube, or you make a comment, like it makes, when you make a comment or like, it feels like you're doing it for the creator. But on LinkedIn, it doesn't work like that. LinkedIn, when you like somebody, like for instance, Abigail likes my post. So people in Abigail's connection will get a notification that, oh, Abigail likes this person post, maybe you should check it out. So LinkedIn kind of like connects people, first degree connection, second degree. So if I see what someone likes, and someone that I'm following, like I'll get a notification that this person likes this stuff. That is how LinkedIn works. And I've actually gotten a remote job from this method. Like someone liked a post that someone made, and I saw the post and I reacted to it, and that's how I got the job. Like it is this simple. Like it's not always about how you search, it's making connections. Do you understand? So you want to network with website owners, like if you're a content writer, agency owners, other content writers that are active, that are looking for opportunities, that are sharing, liking. All of these people are important because they bring opportunities to your doorstep without you having to do any of the work. So this is what actually gets interesting. Then another thing is comments. Like just like I've said, comment is not, making a comment on LinkedIn is not like what it is on other platforms, because it's not like you're trying to do the creator, whoever made that post, a favor, so to say, but you are also establishing yourself as someone that is knowledgeable in a niche. So let's say that talking about social media, talking about is a post about maybe YouTube or any post, and you make a comment that, oh, this is what I have, no, this is how this is what I noticed about this stuff. This is how I'm able to work it out. These are the strategies I have used, and these are the results it has given me. Now, the interesting thing about LinkedIn is that comments actually have impressions. Like, this is crazy. Like, so I've seen people say that they make a comment, and the comment got 20,000 impressions. 200,000 impressions, and just from that comment people got to reach out to them that, okay, oh, I saw your comments on this, oh, how can you help me implement it, da, da, da. And from that comment they can even get um employers, recruiters reach out to them. So you see how LinkedIn works. LinkedIn doesn't really work like other platforms. So when you are making making comments, liking, like, is very important on LinkedIn. It can, because people tend to read it. You know, it's a text first platform, so people tend to read comments. People will read the comments and all of that. So that is how LinkedIn works. So you want to build a relationship. And another thing about, like, engaging with posts on LinkedIn is that it kind of registers people in your mind. Like, for me, and it has, I've seen this work for me and for other people. Like, if you like someone's post, especially maybe they just make the post hasn't gotten lots of reactions, you like the post to make a comment, the person will notice you. It will feel like, okay, because they will see your name, might check out your profile. Even if they don't check out your profile, they will see your name. Then if they keep seeing that you keep liking their post, you keep making comments, you are just like a top contributor. That's like you have on Facebook. You become like a top contributor. And if that's the company you want to work with, or if, you know, people just keep seeing you and they know what you do, you're always talking about what you do. If they post a job, you know, you can, and you apply for that job, they will give you an opportunity higher than any other person, because they feel like they know you, they already understand who you are, what you're about. And aside that, you don't have to even wait until, okay, the people that you are following, you're interacting with their posts, they actually have a job. If you've interacted, like, you have a group of people that, okay, these are the people that I want to get notice me, and you interact with their posts over a period of time, you can schedule a career talk. Now, this is, people don't know this, but this thing works. So when you've engaged with someone's post, like you've made a comment, you can just reach out to them via DM and say, oh, hi, da da da, this one, da da da, oh, I like to comment on this stuff, oh, do you mind having a career talk, da da da, sometimes this week. And that's it. You can have a career talk, you can talk with you, you can talk about where you are, and just get to work with you. That is how this thing works. This is one of the ways LinkedIn works that people are not aware. It's very important. Like, just yesterday, I like, there was someone that I just like what they're doing, and I just like the person make a comment. And person reached out to me, oh, thank you very much for this comment. They have noticed me, they now know me. And when you keep doing that, it's just about networking, and LinkedIn make networking very easy. So these are the ways that you can show up on LinkedIn and get jobs come to you. So this is one, this is second. Then this one, this is, you don't want to miss this part. Now, people don't see LinkedIn as just see LinkedIn as a job platform, but you need to start thinking of LinkedIn differently. Now you have to see LinkedIn as a marketing tool. Yeah, I know this sounds annoying. Yeah, I don't like it too, but that is just what it is. This is 2025. Things have changed. You know that the whole job search market is very saturated. Like, the competition is a lot. So I don't even need to tell you that. But the thing is that you have to look at LinkedIn as a marketing tool. Look at LinkedIn as an influencer. Yes, I said it, but that's that's the truth. Like, you don't have to, like, be like a super influencer on LinkedIn, but these days personal branding is a lot, and it can do a lot for you. So if you are looking at, okay, how to make employers reach out to you via LinkedIn, one of the ways to do it is through personal branding. Like, it creates a lot of stuff. Like, imagine you are creating a post, you have to create a post, like, you've done your profile, your banner, and all of those things. Then the next thing is to start posting on LinkedIn, to start talking about posting that's not just talking about random things that are related to your niche, the framework you're using, what you did, how you did this stuff, da, da, da. And it even works. Like, if you're looking to transition from 9 to 5 to remote job, this is a great way to do that, because you're already working, you're already having challenges, you're already overcoming stuff, you're already having results. Like, this is a great way for you to do that. So, like, you don't have to, like, post every day. And LinkedIn is even easier to, because it's text first. Text works more than even video on LinkedIn. So you can just, make a post. It might just even be something about something you find out, oh, this person, this is a, or like even a company that you are eyeing, that you want to, like, work with. If they made a post or they put up an article, you can share it that, oh, I love this. This is a great insight. This is what I learned. The company is noticing. You are also creating a post. You're also aligning with what they believe in and all of that. And then when you keep making posts, a lot of people can, anybody from the world can see your post based on the contents of your post. Do you know what the good thing about LinkedIn for remote job? Because do you know that a majority of like over 60% of people that use LinkedIn are from the US. So if you are looking to get clients or remote job from the US, from UK, for like from there are more people abroad than your local people. There are more people from the US that are using LinkedIn than local people. And then is this is LinkedIn is just different from Instagram and let me say Facebook, because it doesn't just suggest people that are your local people, people around you. It's kind of global because it's a networking platform, so anybody can see your post. So someone abroad can see your post, can like your post. That is the thing about LinkedIn. So like you don't have to like worry about it. So making a post once a week is enough. So when you make it, when just imagine your profile is complete, everything like this is not do half baked, half done profile. Your profile is there, your profile photo, like everything checks out. You are making posts about your niche, what you're doing, people are learning about you. If you apply for a job and from one using all of if you apply for a job and they even look at your profile, you are giving them more reasons to say that to know that you are the right person for the job. Like seriously, that this is how LinkedIn works. If you implement all of this tiny stuff, it will all compound and you'll be able to land jobs on LinkedIn. Like this thing is not as like difficult as people make it, but this tiny changes is a lot. So if you to summarize this whole stuff up is, first of all, if you want to like get jobs on LinkedIn, the first thing you're going to do is to look at LinkedIn as a search engine platform first, because that's what recruiters see it as. The second thing that you need to do is you look at LinkedIn as a networking first platform. That means you have to like build relationships, and there's a strategy to doing that. So maybe I'm going to like create a sheet on how you can build relationships, because if you are interacting with people's posts at the end of the week, it's like you are going to reach out to one person. So this is like the process. So if you want a template, let me know. Maybe I will create another video about that, or do like, let me just know in the comment section if you want a template on how to do this step by step, and I will walk you through that. The second thing is to see LinkedIn as a marketing tool. Like see it as an influencer marketing tool. Like that is just how it is. That is how it is working in 2025. So these are the summary, like how to make LinkedIn works for you. See, I didn't used to believe in LinkedIn. I used to be like, oh, people are just there, like it's cringe. Like people are just there and say, oh, I'm happy to announce that I got a job there. Oh, nobody cares. But when I started to like look at it differently and really study it, and now saw why like this platform actually makes sense. Like I know it might not be like your go-to platform, is cringe, but when you start getting money, you don't care about how cringe it is and all of that. So these are the ways to get opportunities on LinkedIn as of now. So if there are other things that I have found out, surely I'll come to do more videos to keep you in the loop. So thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, give it a like, give it a thumbs up, and if you have any question, let me know in the comment section, and I'll be more than happy to respond to your question. Yeah, bye.